son right there, I get like this, like, hey, for real, really? Wow, I know that must be exciting. Face to face, eye level.
Yeah.
Giving them feedback, letting them know that I'm engaged in the conversation, naming the feeling. What do you must be feeling? It must be exciting. Ah, really? You get to be the assistant. It must be exciting. That lets them know that I'm there with them. There's nothing better that we can do for a child than to listen, give our time. Time is the most valuable asset known to mankind. It's the only thing that you cannot get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. So when you want to build a positive relationship with anybody, if you give them your time, if you listen to them, listening is, it takes work. That means you got to focus on what's being said and you got to process it. So if I'm sitting up here saying, it must be exciting, that means that I'm thinking about what you must be feeling. This is good stuff. This establishes a relationship with my son that needs to be established. Because why? Because the only way that you can have a transfer of information if it's a relationship established. What I was taught when I was a kid is don't take candy from strangers. How am I going to be able to give my children any type of information if I don't establish a relationship with them? And that's key. That's key. That's key. So just some of the head nods, that's some of the stuff that I do with my son to get him to understand that, you know what, hey, man, I'm listening to you. Developing an individual into being who I want him to be. I want him to be in a situation where he feels like I don't have nothing to say. What I'm saying isn't important. He knows what he says is important because I treat him as what he says is important. When I sit down and say, really? For real? You must be excited. He's getting that confidence right now. At 6 years old, he's saying, you know what? My dad, and my dad is a cool dad. My dad is sitting up there taking time to listen to me. And I got him engaged in conversation. That means that when I go around my friends, when I go to school, what I'm saying do matter. And if I'm around you, and you act like what I'm saying don't matter, guess what I'm gonna do? Because I expect people to listen. And if you don't listen to what I'm saying, then I know what to do. This is what I'm trying to develop with my child, with my son. Another thing that I do is respectful discipline. I love this stuff. I'm not even playing. I'll go out and I'll tell this stuff in any community, take me anywhere, because this stuff works. Natural consequences, logical consequences. Natural consequences is what life deals you. Natural consequences is what life deals you. That means if I tell my son, look, listen, hey, man, bring that toy in the house where it's going to get rained on. And then the toy gets rained on and I'll spend $700 for this remote control car. What do? I told you to bring the toy in, son. And you left it outside, now it got rained on. I spent $700, how many birthdays I used to buy that car. And you left it outside after I told you to bring it inside, and you left it outside. When you know, you do different. That's the thing about having the skills. Because now, what the skills tell me is that his consequence has already been dealt to him. Because when he goes to play with that car, it's not going to be able to operate. So I don't have to sit up here and say, son, you left that car outside, come on inside, you're going to get a punishment, you're going to get a whooping, and this stuff is going to be all bad. That's like triple jeopardy. That's going to create a barrier between me and my child. Because they're going to be like, Dad, you overdoing it. I already got to go through not having an actual toy. So what I say, son, hey, I'm not buying that again. That remote control car, you got to, man, find a job. You're 6 years old. You got to do the best you can. But I'm not buying that again. Like, I'm going to let life deal with you on that, son. I don't even have 17-year-old, he comes in at 10:45, he got his car, you know, he drives, and he's feeling independent. Oh yeah, he's feeling independent. He come in at 10:45, supposed to be in at 10:30. This is the second time. First time I said, oh, just a warning. Brother, 10:30 means 10:30. That means wherever you're at, make sure you leave in enough time to get here by 10:30. Good, brother. 10:45 again. So what I do? Logical consequence. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, man, I'm gonna take a car for 3 months. Not gonna say that. Make it match whatever is going on, whatever offense they committed, make it match. Make the discipline match. So I said, you were 15 minutes late. Brother, now your curfew is at 10:15. Now your curfew is at 10:15. You was 15 minutes late, now your curfew is at 10:15. Be late again. It'll go to 9:45. Be late again. That means that's the third time. Now I gotta go ahead and take a car. I gotta take the keys, brother. Like we graduate, I ain't gonna go ahead and swing for the fences on the first one. I gave you 15 minutes because you was 15 minutes late. I take 15 minutes off your curfew. That's logical consequence. When you do things like this, they respect the discipline. That means that they respond to it. That means that they say at the end of the day, man, hey, it's hard, but it's fair. I respect that. And that establishes that relationship with them so then I can have an influence because we can't control our children. We can't control nothing but ourselves. That's what I realized. You can't control nobody but yourself. And people feel like that we can control our children and sometimes we're trying to dominate our children, but that gets us nowhere but a barrier between us and those children to where we can't give them the information that's needed. What's the information that's needed? All of the failures that I've experienced in my life that you need to know so you don't experience those same failures. You don't need to go sell no dope, son, because I done did it and I done found out that I done went into the penitentiary, neither slavery nor voluntary servitude, except for as punishment for a crime where the party should have been duly convicted, should exist in the United States or any other place subject to its jurisdiction. That is the 13th Amendment. Only way I can be a slave in the United States of America is if I get convicted of a crime. That's legal. That's why I get paid 22 cents an hour. So now, the way that I can give my son the information, don't sell dope, son, don't put yourself in a situation where you can get incarcerated, because if you get incarcerated, you are now a legal slave. That's why you get paid 22 cents an hour. That's why the major companies is targeting the penitentiaries now. Walmart, Union, Target, Macy's, they target the penitentiary to get the work done. They don't have to go to the third world countries. America has 25% of the incarcerated population. And we only make up 5% of the gross population. 2.2 million people incarcerated. So how do I give my son that information? That he can receive it. Son going to full sail. He graduated from Russellville South. I'm 19 years old, I went to prison. 10 years. Son 17 years old, he's going to prom today. I'm thinking about letting him drive the day on legs. I'm thinking about it. Remember I said I'm thinking about it. I'm on edge about it. I'm thinking about it.
Right back.
Critical. I came home, his mother said, go ahead and raise him to be a man. She signed custody over to me. I've been rocking and rolling. I've been making sure that I establish a relationship with him so he doesn't do my same errors that I have done. That's what we got. Everybody in this room got experience. What's hot, what's cold, what's right, what's not. These children don't have that knowledge. They think they do, but they don't. That's why we always got to be in a position to deliver the information that they need so that they don't make the same mistakes that we made. It's our responsibility. So then that's why I get around people. I need information, because I need information. Together we can, together we must. It is not set up for us to be alone in nothing. That's not the way that this world was set up. So I love every bit of this. I love every bit of this journey. I love every bit of this ride. You know, I just appreciate what I've been able to do. And what starts within, I'm gonna give y'all a little background. What starts within is doing right now too, is we go inside of the penitentiaries and work with the individuals inside of the penitentiaries. What we do is we do a year program. That means that we do 52 weeks inside and we do 52 weeks outside. So we work with the pre-release and post-release because that's how it happened for me. It started within. That means I needed to walk the walk that I needed to walk. I needed to make the decisions that I needed to make. I needed to say, no, Joe, I can't kick it with you because you on the wrong stuff. No, Joe, I can't kick it with you because you on the wrong stuff. Yeah, I can kick it with you because you on that right stuff. Let's go ahead and make it happen. I had to make those same decisions when I came home, when everybody said, hello, come kick it, come kick it, come kick it, come smoke, come drink. I said, no, I can't do that. Where I'm going, I can't be high, I gotta be in the right mind.
I know that's right.
Where I'm going,
Oh, yes.
it just is. So I believe that it starts within. So that's what we do. We cover 5 different modules. We cover parenting, cognitive behavioral therapy, financial literacy, employment readiness, and small business and entrepreneurship. All of the classes is for 8 weeks, except for employment readiness, which is for 16 weeks. The people who come in and teach the classes, we have a professor from the University of Cincinnati. He teaches employment readiness. We have a professor from Marion Technical College. He teaches small business and entrepreneurship. We have a senior compliance analyst from Huntington Bank. He teaches the financial literacy piece. We have a trained facilitator and thinking for a change to be able to teach the cognitive behavioral therapy. And me, myself, Father Factor, I teach the parenting class.
All right.
So we started off with parenting to establish a relationship with the guys. Because remember, it cannot be a transference of information if there's no relationship established. I let them identify with me, and I let them know that this information is what I have utilized to be able to have an impact on my life. I utilize all the information. I utilize cognitive behavioral therapy. I have changed my mind. I haven't sold dope. I haven't seen dope since I was 19 years old. Literally. Not even seen it. Because I haven't been in a situation, I haven't been in an environment to even see it. That means if I think that you may be, you ain't gonna get me in your environment, brother. No way possible. Because what? I ain't going back. 8 years old, life is good. I can watch the Cavs game. Cavs about to go to the playoffs. I can watch the Browns game. I'm telling you, life is good. Oh, I think I might have got a Cincinnati friend. I'm gonna say, let me get out of here, man. I'm Cincinnati all day, man. I'm out of here. Life is good. So when we go in there and we get them to understand what's going on and duplicate the story. They ain't gotta like the Browns, they ain't gotta like the Cavs, but duplicate the story of them coming home, taking care of their children, and help develop their children, and put themselves in a situation where they like, with a desirable situation for them. That's the story that I aim to duplicate. Why? Together we can, together we must. I tell those guys, your children fill up the society that my children are in. I gotta make sure that you are properly prepared. I gotta give you the information if you want the information, to make sure that you are properly prepared to be able to raise your children. If I care about my children, I see somebody say, they say, man, I hustle for my last name. I don't hustle for my first, meaning that I hustle for my family. I say that's okay, and that sounds good, but I think it's a bit different now, for me. The reason why I speak, the reason why I go to different information. The reason why I'm so quick to give information that I believe that is relevant, that I believe that you can utilize to make your lives better. The reason why I do that is because I believe it's not about hustling for my last name. How can I take care of my children? How can I keep my children clean in a dirty tub? How can I keep my children clean in a dirty tub? They're going to get dirty. So I'm hustling for my last name. I'm hustling for humanity. When your child comes across my child, I want it to be a conversation, not a confrontation. So everybody that I come across, I make sure that I extend that love so you know that whatever you need to know so your day can be brighter. I got information, I'll tell you all the information I got. Don't hold nothing back. Your child and my child can cross paths. If I'm taking care of my children, I got to take care of your children. If I take care of my children, I got to take care of my brother. I got to take care of my sister. If I'm really taking care of my children. That starts within organization. That's what we do. That's my time, I think. Oh yeah, dang, I'm way over. I want to leave y'all with this video so y'all can see